Badge Design Best Practices. So, what makes a well-designed digital badge? When designing a digital badge, remember to consider these four strategies. Use icons or vectors over photographs or bitmaps. Use sans serif fonts, like Arial, over serif fonts, like Times New Roman. Utilize high contrast colors and shades. And lastly, be sure to check the clarity of your digital badge by previewing it at a small size or by having someone else preview it. Be sure to use vectors over photographs. Having fewer details in an image will make the badge easier to interpret at a smaller size. You can use any of these resources to find and download vector images. Always use sans serif fonts over serif fonts. Sans serif means without serifs. Serifs are the little tags that appear around the edges of certain texts. Sans serif fonts were created for visibility on backlit screens, like computers. You can use any of these resources to find and download fonts. Whenever feasible, use high contrast shades and colors to improve the clarity of your badge. You can use any of these resources to create high contrast color schemes. So, what does it mean for an image to have high contrast? Here are a couple of tips to help. Use dark text on light backgrounds and light text on dark backgrounds. To make reading easier, increase the difference between the shades. Complementary colors are the colors found opposite one another on the color wheel, and they provide more contrast. Also remember that high contrast also lends itself to better accessibility for learners with visual limitations because high contrast images are easier to interpret. And finally, to make sure your badge is clear and easy to read, be sure to test out its visibility at a smaller size. To prevent designer bias, ask a friend who has not seen your digital badge to take a look at a smaller image of your badge to determine whether they can still read it and understand it. Thanks for watching. For more information on digital badges, please visit www.miss.mo.